All right, friends, fans, and everyone in between. DC is in the house. Late night with DC. It is 11:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we've still got 2.5 more hours to go. Part of that time is going to be this beautiful gift bestowed upon me by our great friend Michael, who lives in paradise. He asked me if I could open up a case of Star Wars Skywalker Saga, and get him his 24 wonderful hits plus numbered stuff out of here. I said, you better believe it. So we're going to see 12 autographs. We're going to see 12 additional hits. And we're going to see some numbered cards. Maybe a printing plate or two. So, here we go. Scuba, yes, he does. He actually does live in the ocean. If you want to get technical, that is a true statement. Seriously? Okay, he's on the Wi-Fi. We are solid. This is gonna be so great. Oh, an entire case of Skywalker Saga. Because Michael is awesome. That is why. Justin, after I break these 12 boxes of Star Wars, whatever time that is, I may have some time. You may want to wait to put it in. So however long it takes me to break this is the last break I have planned. It should be probably a couple hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours to do this. So stay tuned. And if when I get this done or when I'm close to getting it done, you can jump in and buy something if I have it in stock. Let me get started here first, and I'm going to need a lot of carriers. I can start there. Here we go. Box 1 of 12. There are 24 packs per box. Every pack has 8 cards in it. Let's do some simple math with a calculator. 24 times 8. That's 192 cards times 12. We will be breaking 2,304 cards right now. How is that for a Friday night? We are looking for some big name autos. He's already got a Paul Bettany. I believe he said he also has a Billy D. Williams. So he's looking for Luke and Leia. Maybe some Mayhews. Or even a Ray action. If you're a fan of Star Wars, if you're a fan of non-sports cards, this is the stuff for you. It spans all of the movies with the exception of the most recent one. It includes the Clone Wars in the autographs, which we have pulled quite a few of over the last few days, including a dual auto. Here's 9 out of 25, the Runaway Droid. Hey, AJ, glad I could be of service, but you know what? As much as I'd love to take credit, it's Alex and Sean that make sure everything gets out quick and easy. My job is to make it quick and easy for them to process. So I appreciate it, and I'm glad it got to you quickly. I will pass it on to them and give them a little Bravo Zulu. Fun fact, since probably nobody's going to get that reference, Bravo Zulu is a shout-out, for lack of a better term, that they give you in the Navy over the 1MC, usually by the executive officer. If a certain sailor has done something great, they shout out called a Bravo Zulu, a BZ, for a good job. The Ahsoka Anakin duel is, yeah, man. Greek, that is no joke. I actually threw on a couple, I threw on the movie that precedes, number 1 out of 99, Kylo Ren. I put on the movie, Clone Wars, to kind of see her origin story, because I jumped into the series before I actually did the movie, which was backwards. But, I mean, it's just what happened. It's how it worked out. Yeah, man, Purple Parallel is the way to go. Oh, look at that. It was peeking. I couldn't resist. I saw it. I reckon that is an art card. It is. It is by Francisco Rivera. Holy crap! Wow! Wow, look at that Boba Fett. That is gorgeous. Oh, I am so jealous. Oh my, it is so fine. This is such a fine piece of art right here. I'm not exaggerating. This is done really well. When you get this card, you are going to freak. This thing looks like it's printed. I swear to everything I hold above, this is, wow. That is, it looks like it's printed. It doesn't even look like it is real. It looks printed. That is amazing. That is how we start this case break. A little one-of-one Boba Fett art card action for the love of Boba. All right, autograph should be coming soon. I'm just speechless after that art card. I cannot wait, Michael. I cannot wait till that gets in your hands and you take a look at how truly fine and beautiful that card is. I believe here is your auto. Nope, I was wrong. It's Darth Vader. There we go. From the animated series, out of 99, Tom Kane as Yoda. My son is definitely a Yoda fan. Out of 99, a nice low number, Tom Kane. Speaking of the animated series, there you go, Yoda in the house. Yeah, I like it. Michael took the shot. Michael says, Yoda, man. I accept. In this case, I accept. Yeah, I came in today, Michael. I'll talk since all we're doing is we're looking for numbered right now. The 2 hits are done. I came in today and I was expecting your case. I was like, oh, cool. There's the case. Awesome. And then there's another case sitting next to it. I was like, wow, that's 2 cases of Star Wars. They're like, yeah, you sell so much of it, you might as well have a case on hand because you fly through it. So I was like, cool, okay, I'll just add that to the stock. Excellent. Then, sitting next to those 2 cases was a case of Hobby Basketball Prism Basketball Hobby. That's probably how I should have shut it. He's like, we have somebody that's going to want that too. I was like, I have to fit 2 personal cases in one day on top of a full sold-out set of breaks. I was like, I'll figure it out. And it happened to fall where I knew I could break that case in about an hour. I happened to have a free hour in between 2 very short breaks and was able to fit it in. I only ended up being about 15 minutes late at the end of the day, which is why my break went a little later than I was expecting. But not bad, 15-minute difference, adding an entire casework of early break. So... and I told everybody, it's actually written on the board over here, no personals, because I'm not going to have time. Once this is done, once we get closer to the finish of this, which this is probably at least an hour and a half, then I can start fielding orders for more breaks. But I don't want somebody to purchase a break and then this go the full 2 hours and not be able to do anything after. And have to wait the whole weekend for me to get it to them. And there are 59 people watching, according to my little ticker in the corner. So we have fans of the product giving this the old look-see-loo. Hey, thank you, Michael. Late Nights with DC is where it's at. East Coast love for the West Coast breaks. And we have a schematic. This is out of 250. It is a Y-Wing. Where is my... They took it away. Honestly, with all the ones you have, I'm not sure which you have. Oh, I know. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely, Michael. But here is the Y-Wing out of 250. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have 3 piles. I'm going to have a numbered pile, an auto pile, maybe 4 piles. There we go. That way I can sort them for you better, and at the end, show you some good stuff. Justin. Justin, are you East Coast, West Coast, or somewhere in the middle? Star Wars Masterwork is very nice, Lev. You are correct. You are very correct. It is quite a few dollars, though. This is a pretty inexpensive product considering your guarantees. Guaranteed an auto, guaranteed another hit for $41, $42, something like that. Central Time, okay. Yeah, man, we just started doing late breaks on January 3rd. It was originally to be till 1 a.m., but we've been having so much business after midnight, they're keeping me here till 2, which is great. Oh, an autograph. Let's hope it's a new one. It is, I believe, a new one for you. It's Genevieve O'Reilly as Mon Mothma. Mothma, excuse me. 48 out of 50. Mon Mothma. Carrie Fisher would be sweet. I'm not going to lie. That is what I'm aiming for. A little Luke or Leia is where I want to get you. So, but here I think, yeah, I was going to say, I think you don't have that one. So far we're doing very good for your PC. Excellent. Oh, CT, not Central Time. Okay, Connecticut. Gotcha. Yeah, so we hang out till 2 a.m. And it's not just cards. When I'm not back to back on breaks like I was today, usually we just hang out, talk about life, the world, and everything. We talk sports, we do polls, we do a whole bunch of different stuff. So it's kind of like a bit of a podcast and a breaking channel all at one. Harrison Ford, dude. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yep. That would be, I would like that guy to autograph something in here. If you get the Harrison Ford 1 of 1, then you can go ahead and throw that on eBay, take the proceeds, fly me out to your island, and we'll have some mojitos or something cool. I'm just kidding. I could not accept gifts. It's part of the breaker code. Just kidding, another case. The Lightning's like, so Mark is mine, Ford is yours. How about this? How about you both hit them, and then you can trade each other? Oh, my garbage can is so full. It's looking at me like, are you serious right now? Yes, bag of trash, I am serious. You've got a lot more to go. Yeah, there you go. If you hit the Harrison Ford 101, I fly out and deliver and break live another case. 26 out of 99. Rise, Darth Vader. Yep. Hey, I gotta get in shape for the one in February. I got 19 cases to break, so I better know what I'm doing by then. There you go. Hey, even better. You know what, Michael? I like that idea better. You can fly out here. We'll go sledding in the snow. It'll be fun. I will take you to the highest hill, and we'll go sledding. Hey, Lightning, I'm down. I would help facilitate that trade if need be. I can be a neutral party. There we go. It's on. He's like, I'm going sledding. I am going sledding. Get you some nice earmuffs, a toque, and a bubble jacket. Yesterday we had just a spot of snow for a little while. I don't know. I haven't looked outside in the last 7 hours. So, it's supposed to. You're right. We are supposed to get blasted with a bit for the weekend. But I do not know. All the windows of my little tiny room I have here are covered in, vertical blinds. Alright, don't know if you have this one. Nika Futterman, Asajj Ventress. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Lightning, it was you that pulled this one. Or I should say, I pulled this one for you. I think you don't have this one yet. Spend the whole weekend breaking. I'm hourly. That would be so expensive, it probably would not work for them. No, I'm kidding. It's not that much. Yeah, dude, my wife and my son would probably get a little upset. I would more than likely take the risky drive to get home no matter what. I've also grown up driving in this stuff. I learned to drive in the snow, so I don't bat an eyelash to any of this. Slow and steady wins that race. When will the 2020 Star Wars Authentic 1114 arrive? Thanks, Lightning. Good question, Bush. I have no idea. So, I'm going to give you an email. You can send an email to Sean. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. When it comes to the day-to-day shipping and receiving and everything. I have nothing to do with it. I am, for lack of a better term, just the talent. I happen to have a huge pop culture and sports bit of knowledge, and I'm very good at breaking cards. They handle all of the tricky stuff and the logistics. When I walk in, everything is done for me by the time I get here. And that's me being very honest with you. So, if you ask them, they will likely have your answers. I have very little knowledge of the inner workings of the card room. Here we go. Purple. R2-D2's cheap move, 18 out of 25. Listen, you pick it, I break it. Bald tires driving in the snow. I know exactly what that feels like. Ask anybody. I am brutally honest. I am just the hands and the voice. They handle all the tough stuff. Man, I cannot believe, and I'm saying this honest, I cannot believe I have not hit a one for either of you two yet. Considering the only box that I bought for, I'm not the only, the first box I bought for myself had a 101 for myself in it. And I've been feeding you guys fresh cases. I cannot believe I have not pulled you guys a 101. I feel like I am doing you two a disservice. Exactly, that red. Let's get that red. I cannot believe I have not gotten either of you a red. I'm embarrassed. Oh, yeah. Back in the day, chains were legal. I remember my dad had chains on the car when you could have them. And then they said chains bad. I do. There you go. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've pulled you both 101s. You can't say I haven't pulled you a 101, just not the red variant 1 of 1. I've gotten each of you multiple art cards, which, if I can be real for a second, maybe it's an unpopular opinion, I would take a 1 of 1 art card over a red 1 of 1 because that's a real live piece of art, whereas the other one is just a card stamped 1 of 1. Don't get me wrong, I would not kick either out of my collection, but I would take the art card. As a matter of fact, I do have a 1 of 1 at home that I would trade if it came up for, hey, check this out. Just to show you, they decided to put them side by side. This one is out of 99. This one is the base. Chewbacca. What a Wookiee. I've only pulled the one for myself. It is, if the card shows up, I'll show you what I have the 101 of. I'll show you if it pops up. It will. I mean, it's only a 200 card set, so I'll be able to show you. It is, yeah, Michael, actually you are correct. There are triple auto 1 of 1s. I've seen one of them. Ooh, another sketch card. This one is going to be by Marsha Parkins. Well, I believe that is Anakin when he jumped in the fighter. That is, I believe, Anakin, when he jumped into the fighter, has the headset on. I think that's when he jumped in and started hitting all the buttons. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's where they were going with this one. Interesting, nonetheless. It is still a 1 of 1. Yeah, but I collect a lot of non-sport. Yeah, Greek, that's what I was thinking, because I know he jumped in the one time and was firing around, knocking out droids. I bought some Spider-Man Far From Home. I have a gang, an absolute, half dozen of screen-used costume cards from Spider-Man, 3 from Spider-Man, 1 from, what's her name? Oh, I can't remember that singer's name. She goes, whatever her name is, that famous girl. I have 1 from the guy who played the Shocker. Correct, because I have a 12-box case that I'm going through. I might be done by 1:30. If I'm done by 1:30, if you want to hang out and watch, I can take some after that. But I don't want anybody to put in personals and me not be able to get to them until Monday. So, if you don't care if it's either today or Monday, definitely throw one in. But I just don't want somebody to grab one and not be able to get it done today. But I am working as fast as is reasonable. Zendaya, thank you, that's her name. I have one of Zendaya's, articles of whatever she wore from the movie in a card. And then, so the reason I was saying that is I got a 1 of 1 art card out of that, out of the box. It was of Thor, because those art cards don't pertain to the movie. It's just whatever. And I just sold the Thor one, so that I could buy more stuff. Yeah, hey, all right, Lando Calrissian. 24 out of 99. Yeah, Glowbug, it's not that I'm shunning personals. It's literally my job. I would be doing you a disservice if I said, yeah, I can get some done, and then you throw one in, and then I run out of time. 2 o'clock, the feed has to shut down. I can't be on after 2, period. I'm not allowed. I get in trouble. And if I were to lead you on and say, yeah, I can do it, I'd be doing you a disservice. So I just don't want to do you a disservice. This one is new to both of you. Neither of you have this autograph. I know you don't, because this is a very particular autograph. This autograph is numbered 65 out of 99. Neither of you have Aaron Kellyman, who played Enfys Nest. How about the lead character, a lead character out of Solo, Enfys Nest? Arguably one of the grandmothers of the Revolution. If you think about the storyline, spoiler alert, she is basically the beginning of the Resistance. So kind of an iconic person who doesn't get the respect they deserve. Want a red. That is my goal for this case. I want no duplicate signatures, and I want a red 1 of 1. No dupes, 1 red. That is what I want. For our good friend Michael, who once posed a question, do you think we could break a case of Star Wars Skywalker Saga? To which I replied, I will make it happen. For sure. Oh, another art card. Dude, killing it. Absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. This is from Ben Abu Sada. Oh. Huh. All right. I have a feeling, and this could be up to debate, but I believe well, all of them are 1 of 1s. I want to say we're talking Qui-Gon Jinn here. I think we can agree that's Qui-Gon. A little Jinn action. This is a 1 of 1 sketch card hot case. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it Qui-Gon Jinn. We are 4 in. 4 boxes in, 3 of them were art cards. Come on now. That is just great odds. Still waiting to find the 1 of 1 to show you. The base of the 1 of 1 I have to show you. It's not a real groundbreaking scene, I'll admit. When I pulled it, I was like, oh, cool, 1 of 1. I was like, oh, it could have been really anything other than that. Boo. It's a scene on Tatooine. It is when his aunt and uncle tell them that he's not going to be going to the academy, that he has to stay and be a moisture farmer. Luke Skywalker's revelation, that's numbered 99 out of 99. Little tiny wrinkle in the top of that card. Just want to point that out to you. Just a little wrinkle. Nothing that a good hard top loader can't fix. But there you go. I always point out if I see something. Well, you know what, Michael? It's because it wasn't broke by DC. I didn't break it. I hate to sound like that guy, but my body of work speaks for itself. Just saying. Just saying. T-Bone says Archer. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. I am but a humble servant of you, the many. I would love the 101 of this card. How dope would that be? That 101 would probably sell for quite a couple of dollars. I got 2 more Archers because my late night people are coming out. I'm doing a personal break right now. This case is a personal break. Absolutely. I may not have too much time for personal breaks tonight because I'm only out till 2 a.m. and I've got probably another 40 minutes left of this break. But when it gets closer, I will start asking, and hopefully, civilly, we can find out if we have time. Because there are a lot of people asking. Ryan, nope. Anybody who knows my show knows that is how I talk. But yeah, man, after this, there's a very good shot. Just have to wait for this to go through. So, I'm taking no personals at the moment because just in case this goes until close to when I gotta sign off, I don't want somebody to not be able to have theirs until Monday. That would just be rude on my part. So when we get closer to the end of this break, we will we'll start talking about additional personals. Better to be safe than sorry. Sorry, Lightning, man. Listen, I can't make you make decisions, man. I can't tell you what to do. I can't even tell my own son what to do. So I definitely cannot I can't tell a grown man what to do. Yeah, well, here's what I can tell you. I have friends that do radio for a living. And they will be the first to tell you, not a ton of money in radio. Voiceover work, there's some money. I've done some voiceover work. It's just tough to get consistent stuff if you don't live in California. But I would love to do a cartoon or something cool. But to be honest with you, full truth here, I'd still do this job. Thank you, Vincent. There you go. Yeah, so this is the card I have the 101 of at home. Uncle Ben's Bad News. It's basically where he tells him he can't go to the academy. Definitely not set for life. I can't get focus. There we go. There's focus. Finally. Sorry. Yeah, Uncle Owen's Bad News. This is the 101 I have at home. That's the base that I was talking about. So, I would trade that in a heartbeat for an art card that is decent. Not in the way of rice. But yeah, I mean, I would do it in spare time. I've actually had some people already approach me. Hey man, would you be interested in doing a little voice work on the side? Yeah, I do it. I don't have any recording stuff at my house. I'd have to actually go to a studio. And let me tell you, I have a face for radio too. Lightning pulled, if you look at my Instagram page, he pulled the Emperor and the Vader in the same day. I have a dual picture on there, both of those sketches. Okay. All right. That is the equivalent of shut up and dribble. Stop talking and break. I understand. I know. We are friends. That is correct. See, and that's how it works. Somebody sees something they like, and they're like, hey, I can get something like that too. And let me tell you, Michael, you have definitely been cleaning up. This one is also new. You don't have this one. Oh, nice. Michael. Lightning, you don't have this one either. Temuera Morrison as Jango Fett. You now have Jango's autograph. Not too bad. Jango Fett. And it's out of 25. 18 out of 25. Jango. There we go. Just happy now I'm dreaming. All you have to do is just tell the world who the best breaker that you know of for non-sport stuff is, and we'll call it even. Everybody's got to have their niche. Alex is known for pulling the Zion Williamson 1 of 1. Hey, if I'm going to be the non-sports guy, if I'm the Star Wars whisperer, I'll take it. There are many worse things I could be. Mickey Mouse. Every time I see one of those enemy cards, because the bottom of them are red, I get excited. And then I flip the pack over and I get depressed again. But I can tell you, I have at least a green one in my hand. And that is Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader, 27 of 99. False hope, yep. KZ, thank you, buddy. Good to see you too, man. It is. It is a very nice green. But here we go. Oh, hey, nice. Here's why this is nice. This is the TIE Interceptor. But check this out. I know you don't have it, because this is the one that's out of 50. So while you may have it out of 299, I know you don't have it out of 50, because I don't think I've pulled more than one of anything out of 50 when it comes to the blueprints. And you know what, Lightning, excuse me, Lightning, that's exactly right. It is, you get something out of it. You still get the excitement of anticipation, of the not knowing of what it is. But at least this way, you take it home. You get something. And then you can sell it to buy another one and keep it rolling. That's right. Can you say the New York Metropolitans? It is getting a little scratchy. I have been going, basically, aside from my New York State mandated 30-minute lunch, it has been nonstop for me all day today. I have usually, between breaks, we can sit, we can chat, we can have a good time, we can talk about life, the world, and everything. But today I have been back to back to back to back to back with case after case after case. So the voice is a bit tired. So forgive me if your New York Metropolitans doesn't come out the way you wanted it to sound. Hey, here we go. Path of the Jet. Look at there, did it again for you. 20 out of 99. There's your base, and there's your parallel. Stephen, you are very welcome. Neil says 007 or nothing. My pile got out of hand. Sorry, had to fix it real quick. If anybody ever wants to buy anything off of the Star Wars Authentics, your code is Skywalker. It is expired, but hey, give it a shot. Maybe you get your 10%. Oh, what is my favorite Star Wars movie? Man, that's like asking, what's your favorite kid? Which one of your kids is your favorite child? For me, it's easy. I only have one. I have a very unpopular answer for that. I've seen all of them. I was around when most of them came out, with the exception of the originals. But I did see the re-release of all of the originals in theaters. I think Rogue One was a fantastic piece of cinema. Meeting the Monster, 86 out of 99. Yeah, Neil. So, because I am not even halfway through with this case break, and it is 12:30, it's probably going to take me another hour to finish that, which brings me to 1:30. As I get closer to the end of this break, I may see who is looking to do a personal break, but it would have to be a very small one, like a one-box or like 2 small box break, because at 2 o'clock it's over. 1:30 is supposed to be last call for breaks. And I don't want somebody to put in a break, have this go until it's too late, and not get their break till Monday. That would just be rude. So by putting the no personal breaks up there, that's just for today. Greek is like, let me give you the entire list in order, and we're good. Hey, listen, you can do it. We just have to schedule it for another day. I can make it happen. Let me lift the veil. Let me bring you guys into a little bit of my world. Sean does the schedule. Sean asks me what I want to see, what I want to break, what I like, what people are talking about. I kind of am your liaison to what breaks. And then he puts his head together. He figures out what's going to work. And then he puts them up. They are done a week in advance. If somebody, I know we have Greg's birthday is coming up fairly soon. Greg wants to basically have a giant, like, multi, like 30, 40 box break for his birthday or something along those lines. He's going to notify us, and then we'll set aside time. It was tonight or never. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I can't break the rules. I have a set of rules that I go by. I have to follow them. All right, let's see. Well, unfortunately, we do have our first duplicate auto. Although it's technically not a duplicate, you already have this auto. You just have it numbered differently. So you now have another Genevieve O'Reilly. This was the one we pulled earlier. This is the other one. So now you have a non-numbered version of her auto. Yeah. Tonight's not possible. I cannot do that to you. I cannot get in trouble for going over my time. I am hourly, so I do have a 40-hour limit. A very strict limit. Oh, T-Bone, we've got quite a few original art cards. Would you like to see them? How about this? How about one of the most beautiful Boba Fetts I've ever seen? Anakin in the X-Wing and some Qui-Gon Jinn. How's that for some art cards? And see, this is fun for everybody. Not only is it a great case for Michael, but this is something not everybody gets to see all the time. You can go to any channel and see some card breaks, but this is a channel that you get to see something fun. I know you don't have this one. I'm certain you don't have this blueprint. This blueprint is out of 250. You have his art card. And now you have Slave One, his ship. Boba Fett's ship. Nice schematic. That's the first one I've seen of Slave One. Very cool stuff, if I do say so myself. And I do. Hey, no problem, T-Bone. Thanks for jumping in and saying hi. Yeah. I mean, I figure in a case, there's got to be at least one of one red or a printing plate. This is a fresh case. You saw me open it. So I imagine there is at least one red or one printing plate here. Statistically speaking, it's got to happen. All right, we are officially halfway done. I'm going to pause the video real quick